Good morning and happy Saturday before Easter. This is Busy Mom Keto Story here to talk about the holiday. Holidays can be very scary if you're on a diet. You've started a new lifestyle. In many ways, for a lot of us, you're trying to break your food addiction, which, if you relate that to an alcohol addiction at all, you're trying to learn a brand new way of experiencing day-to-day life and holidays that you've never done before. You're having to train yourself how to do this. This may be your very first holiday that you go to, or you don't eat everything in sight. How do you do that? If you're like me, I'm going to my aunt and uncle-in-law's house. So this means strange environment, strange food, family, and I have very little control. How do you do that? Well, there's a few tips that I can give you from experience and that I'm going to be doing myself for how to make this weekend a great weekend. Tip 1, have a plan. Are you going to stick to keto this weekend? Are you not? How much are you going to eat? What are your rough calorie goals going to be? What are you willing to give in for? What are you not? Now, for me, candy's not really jonesing me this year, so I'm not really worried about candy. I am going to I made some homemade keto fudge, which is so good. My family's trying to eat it, and they're not even doing keto, so I'll probably make some extra of that and bring that, because that is a dessert that I can bring that everybody's going to love, that I'm going to love, so we can share in that experience. As far as dinner goes, I can't think of anything right off the top of my head that's OMG, I need to have that. But if you do have that thing, like your Aunt Rita's sweet potato casserole, and you're like, I can't have Easter without having Aunt Rita's sweet potato casserole, how much are you going to have? Think right now. I'm going to have a tablespoon, quarter cup, make that plan. What about appetizers? What are you going to do for appetizers? Everybody's standing around. Have you verified that somebody's bringing a veggie plate with some veggies and ranch that you can have? Like some carrots and, not carrots. Forgive me. I just woke up. Some broccoli and peppers and things that you can have. Or just be that guy. I'm bringing deviled eggs. It's going to be delicious. My deviled eggs will be 0 carbs. A delicious way to fill up on. And even then, it can almost be an excuse when it comes time to dinner. Oh my gosh, I had so many appetizers. I'm so sorry I don't have room for more dinner. Another good idea is to work out. I know a lot of us, we've got church first thing in the morning, and I've got Easter egg hunt, breakfast, church, lunch, Easter egg hunt, Jim and Jones, dinner. So it's just food all day. If you have time to work out, you don't have time to work out tomorrow, work out today. Fit in some workout, or if you don't have time to work out, go chase the kids around the back. Don't sit on your butt on the couch all day. Chase the kids around, go for a walk, do what you can to get up and active so that you don't have to deal with being sedentary all day. So we've made a plan. What are we going to eat? What are we not going to eat? We're not going to go into this blind. It's like if I were, I have a lot of good friends who are recovering alcoholics. We don't go into events blind. You have to know, what am I going to eat? What am I not going to eat? How much of it am I bringing? How much of it's going to be there? And ask, hey, Mike, my father-in-law is planning last. What do we have coming for Easter dinner so far? I just want to see if there's anything else I can bring. Oh, well, we're going to have this. Okay. You know what? I'll bring this other thing as well and bring something that you can do. And don't be afraid to ask, hey, when you're doing the ham, can I get a slice before you honey glaze it? And if you don't, and they just coat that thing in brown sugar, they coat it in brown sugar. At the end of the day, this is one day. This is, look, Starry wants to say hi and happy Easter. It's one day. I know that weight loss and ketosis and health is important, but we are not on this journey for short-term loss. We are not crash dieting to fit into a bikini this year because we will be happier if we fit into a bikini this year. That's not what we're doing. We are changing our lifestyle to make healthier choices. So the real question is, what does that look like on Easter? And for me, my biggest focus is going to be eating moderate amounts. Don't stuff yourself all day. I'm not going to stuff myself all day. I'm going to have a reasonable amount of breakfast in the morning. And I can also pack snacks throughout the day. So just because they're serving breakfast doesn't mean I need to have a bunch. I can have a cup of coffee. So, I actually had breakfast at home. Man, I wish I would have known there was going to be so many good things here. Okay? Or let's say they have nothing I can eat there. I can still tell that story. Oh, I wish I would have known. And then pull my pecans out of my pocket and have some yummy pecans for breakfast. Or again, just bring something that you can enjoy. Whatever your story is, whatever your situation is. You want some coffee? Coffee, kitty? I encourage you to get creative and to find your own empowering solution for the day. The goal is for Easter to be this joyful celebration of Christ's resurrection and time with family, not a stressful time of, I'm going to ruin my diet. Okay? At the end of the day, calories in versus calories out is what determines if we lose weight. If you're going to have some carbs, have some carbs. It's Easter. I've seen a meme somewhere or another that says Sunday carbs belong to the Lord anyway. Eat in moderation. Have a plan. Bring what you can. Focus more on time with your family than on what you're going to eat. And if you go over your carbs, just forgive yourself and move on. A few more fun tips for dealing with family get-togethers is if you're one that tends to wander and eat, have a big cup of coffee or something with you so that you always have something to hold on to that isn't food. Or bring your own snacks in your pocket. And, my gosh, I have just been craving pecans, so I just brought my own. I'm so sorry. Who cares what they think of your opinion? The other idea is if you're going to drink, which is a common occurrence in my family occasions, bring something that's zero carbs. I know that a lot of wine is very low carb, which is an option. You're going to have a bunch of carbs today anyway. But bring something that's low carb and keep it in moderation. Something that I've learned is that even though let's say my cocktail is a zero carb cocktail over here, vodka soda, after one or two vodka sodas, I'm far more likely to reach for the snack foods. And then I'm far more likely to not reach for the keto-friendly snack foods, but to reach for the Cheetos. And then I'm far more likely to reach for dessert and this and this and this. And if you haven't had that for a while, in addition to it just being a bad idea, it might help you spend the rest of your holiday in the bathroom. Because if you haven't had high sugar, high carb in a while, and you just dump that in there, it's not going to end the way you think it is. So just keep all things in moderation. Work out today if you can, work out tomorrow if you can, work out Monday if you can. And then Monday, just go back to high fat, low carb. Maybe have some eggs for breakfast Monday morning. Have some leftover deviled eggs for lunch Monday afternoon. Have that meat and cheese life, kind of work on detoxing from all of the extras. Make your plan, stick to it. Watch my video about how nobody starts off doing keto as an expert. It takes practice so that you can give yourself forgiveness if you mess it up. And know that every holiday that you do, it will continue to get easier. If you don't feel comfortable telling your family, I'm on a ketogenic diet and so I don't want to eat this stuff, then tell me, my stomach's just been really off for the past couple days. I'm sorry, I wish I could eat more. Little white lie, who cares? For me, I'm bringing my before and after picture. So if they're like, oh, you're not eating gluten, you're not eating dessert. But no, actually, I'm not, because I just started this diet. I've given up sugar and gluten. My stomach has been so much happier. And check this out. I lost 20 pounds and I feel amazing. You know, I'm just really afraid if I had that stuff today, it would just make me feel terrible and not allow me to have fun with you guys. So I'm just going to kind of stick to what I know, because I'm here to hang out with you guys anyway. So that's my thoughts. I hope it helps. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. You are in a safe community. We're going to get through this together. It's one holiday at a time, one day at a time. Just keep staying the course. You know, I'm down 20. I have a friend, Tracy, who's been doing this for a year, who's down 70. And at the end of the day, just the way you feel after you've lost this weight is worth so much more than all these holiday things. And once you start down that way, you can see it. I actually wrote a cute little cartoon about it, which I just might have to include in my next video. So I hope you're having a blessed Saturday and have a happy Easter. Christ is risen. He is risen indeed. Hallelujah.